Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar, with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Time now for the Coca-Cola pregame show.
And we're back, Daily Cox Gymnasium on the campus here at LaVille High School. If you missed it, game one, our final score, Bremen takes the win. They will be in action Friday against South Bend Career Academy. They beat LaVille 55-35. Here, game two just about to start. Knox at 7-15, taking on Winamac 19-4. And we should tell you, we're going to do all the games here. So Friday night, we'll have the Bremen South Bend Career Academy game. And then we'll have game number two as well. It'll feature the winner here, either Knox or Winamac, against Jimtown. That ought to be a real interesting ball game.
I really think it will. You know, Jimtown, actually on paper, according to, the people, Bremen is a favorite to win this one, but Jimtown's a close runner-up to win it coming out of the bottom of that bracket. Yeah, but numbers mean nothing when it comes to this game,
Let me ask
Rusty.
you something then. Would you rather have the bye or would you rather play a game?
That's funny. I was thinking about that. I really don't know. With as physical as some of these games are, you'd think you'd want the bye, but I think there is something about settling in and winning a game and allowing – it's not – baseball's a little bit different. Sometimes your hitters can get hot, like playing that extra game. Basketball, I don't know. Can your shooters get going a little bit by playing that game? It's an interesting debate. I think having – a few days off playing Tuesday and then Friday, maybe it's not much of a difference, but, maybe being able to play that game and not be as rusty when you show up.
You make a good point about, baseball being different. I got to be honest with you. Back when I was coaching baseball, I wanted to play because, My dad always used to say, and I always saw, you don't get better sitting and watching other people play. You've got to stay, especially pitchers, have to face live hitters.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to keep that going. And I feel like it would be the same thing in basketball. You want to get out there and just get a run going. Get used to especially if you're on the road, get used to the floor. You're already in the habit of playing games. I think I would like to play. But then again, I think it depends on if you got some guys hurt too. I mean, if you're nursing injuries, that might be a problem.
Yeah, Rusty, and it's always interesting too. Are you playing a team that you've played before, right?
Yeah.
Or like, is there film out there on you two playing, or is this your first time playing? And it's just what makes these high school sports so fun. Now everybody seen the tournament. My favorite school had to play a good team in the first round. Well, guess what? If you want to win it, you're gonna have to beat everybody. So figure it out, right? I don't know. It's just special, and Indiana basketball is special, right? And those are part of the reasons why.
I think that's the same way with everything. I mean, let's just play. You're going to have to win against, even in football, you play a team that's undefeated. You got, 3 or 4 wins, think you got a shot, but you're still going to have to face them at some point.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
So why not get it out of the way first, gain some confidence, and move on?
You don't show up at the park and get ready to play the game and say, all right, let's establish the rules first. Let's make sure everyone agrees on how this. No, man, you show up and you just play and want to win. Let's
add the other part of that too. I mean, whenever I with one of my teams would be like, we need to set goals. We want to play well at home. We want to do well in No, we want to win every game we play. That's the only reason we come out here is to win this game. If anything else is in your head when you show up, go home. We don't want you around. The rest of us think we're going to win. And that's the attitude you have to have.
And once again, Rusty, I just go back to the fact that this Knox team has so many of those kids that went on that football run and have been a part of a winning culture and how to win when it comes to your life on the line here. And that's what this is, man. Your career's on the line. Some of these kids don't play a spring sport. This would be possibly the end of your high school career. And so, man, you got to fight. You got to give whatever it takes. And like you said, the records mean nothing. The predictions mean nothing. What matters is the score at the end of this game.
The other side of that coin is you go over to Winamac, and you talk about a school with a basketball tradition. Winamac has that, and they I just heard a weird sound. I think I'm going to make sure that there we go. That's good. Whenever I hear weird sounds in my head,
it's always scary.
Well, you got to make sure it's not in your head, that it's someplace else. You're talking about a team who's got 19 wins already. They know how to win basketball games. They've got great players. I mean, this is a team that's poised. You said Bremen is the one the experts are saying should win it. Winamac's got to feel like, hey, we ought to be in that discussion too.
Well, you got a coach that's been doing it for 18 years, too. He's been a part of a lot of tournament games in a few different places and clearly doing a great job helping build this Winamac program back up to what they want it to be. But tournament experience is important. How many of these kids have played in a game like this, in an environment like this? It's going to be fun to see this one play out, Rusty. Like you said, man, it's not easy to win 19 games that Winamac's done. So there's something to be said about that.
No, and but the bottom line is, whenever you play a team like Knox, there isn't a guy sitting down here in front of us that is not. They don't shy from contact.
No, that's what
they're going to be happy to put a body on you.
It's their kind of game.
And sometimes that'll take a basketball player out of his game. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll have our starting lineup. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of the LaVille Sectional. Winamac and Knox coming up here in just a moment.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at AbsolutePHC.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Here's your starting lineup, brought to you by First Federal Savings.
And let's take a look at the starting lineups first for Winamac, who will be visitors on the scoreboard. That means nothing to you, but a lot to me. Jabin Hines will be joined by William Malkow. Justin Potoff will also be out there with Parker Zeider and Ethan Burgess. And then for Knox, it will be the same guys we saw the other night. Why do basketball coaches never change their starting lineups? Except for an injury. Why don't they?
Well, you know basketball guys, they like things a certain way.
Consistency,
yeah.
I guess. Chase Fletcher will be one of the starters, along with Tegan Johnson, Miles McLaughlin, Bryson Venice, and Kane Weber will be the starting five for Knox. Anybody who has Miles McLaughlin on the floor, you can't count out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no doubt, Rusty. You know, one of the things I always look for is how many seniors are playing for each team. Winamac, a couple seniors in that starting lineup, probably a reason that they're having the season they're having.
So we're about ready to start. Both teams are on the floor, ready to go. It's going to be Burgess jumping center for Winamac. He'll be joined out there by Tegan Johnson. And the officials appear ready to go and pointing out which direction everybody is going. It's always helpful.
Now, if you don't know by now.
Ball is in the air, and the Winamac Warriors will have it. Justin Potoff chases it down. He'll bring it over. Working against what looks like a zone for Knox. He'll get it over to Hines. Now back to Potoff, back to Hines. They'll play catch on the left side. Now Potoff will go to the right, comes back top of the key to Hines. In the corner is Zeider. He'll go back top of the key to Hines and Potoff on the right wing. Back to Hines. He'll go to the left side. That is Zeider with it. Trying to go to the middle, nothing there. They'll work around to the right side. Potoff will dribble it, give it back to Zeider. Left side in the hands now of Potoff. They'll get it into the paint now. Malko kicks it out. Shot by Justin Potoff is no good. Rebound over there by Burgess, and then coming through is Potoff with a basket. Full court pressure. Knox beats it. Tegan Johnson at the other end puts it in.
Yeah, that's some in-your-face pressure by Winamac. Almost everybody up on this half of the court.
Missed that first bucket was by Malkow, not Potoff. So left side in the hands of Hines. Back top of the key, Potoff. Right side to Zeider. Left side now to Hines. Trying to go to the middle with this zone, keeping him out. Potoff will drive it. Gets to the bucket, gets the bucket. Tegan Johnson takes the inbound, stolen away immediately by Hines. Can't hit the shot. Potoff with the rebound, can't get it. And Chase Fletcher will come away with it for Knox. 4-2 our score. Knox with the basketball. They trail it. 6:05 to play. Right side, top of the key now to Johnson. Has McLaughlin. He'll get into the paint. Spin move. Fall away jumper no good. Rebound in the hands of Zider. Winamac pushes it up quickly. Hines with it. Drives it to the paint. Lays it up. Doesn't drop. Rebound fought for down on the baseline and dropped out of bounds there by Tegan Johnson. Had it in his hands and he ended up on the baseline.
Yeah, it looked like driving through there might have been a stiff arm thrown in there. I haven't seen that executed in a basketball game in a while.
It has been. Pass is knocked away, intended for Malco, and Knox will have it back. So the turnover gives it to the Redskins. Fletcher out top of the key. Being guarded up by Potoff. Now he'll move to the left side, top of the key to Johnson. Weber, now Fletcher at the free throw line. McLaughlin off the screen. Has it to Weber. Shot from the left wing. Venice buries a three.
A nice little look offensively there out of the open offense.
Bryson Venice can hit threes. We saw that the other night. Left side, three attempt. Zider, no good. McLaughlin with the rebound. He'll push it up himself. 5-4 Knox. McLaughlin in the paint. It's a bucket, but they say he traveled with it.
I don't know. Looked like just a spin around jumper, Rusty. I had seen that called a travel in a couple decades, but all right.
4:51. First period. 5-4 Knox. Potoff works to the right side. He'll get it to Hines in the middle. Now kicks it over to Zider. Back top of the key to Hines. Right side Potoff on the block. Working in. It's going to be Burgess with a drive in the bucket. Ethan Burgess off the pass from Malco. Now McLaughlin all the way to the other end. Shot blocked. Came down in the hands of Potoff on the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Winamac basketball.
This Winamac team, very physical on their own, Rusty. They're playing that sort of Knox brand of basketball. They're not backing down whatsoever.
6-5, 4:16 to play in the first. Winamac with the lead. They have the ball. Potoff cuts off his dribble, needs help, gets it from Hines. He'll work left side now. Trying to get it into the paint now. A steal by Weber. He's going to wait for numbers. One-on-one now with Zider. His shot no good. Rebound comes down to Burgess. Missed opportunity. 6-5 Winamac. They'll bring it up quickly. Weber will steal it back. Has McLaughlin on the breakaway. Lays it in. Miles McLaughlin.
Great defense by Knox. Couple back-to-back steals. Finally get points out of it.
On the steal by Weber. 3 turnovers now for Winamac. Potoff kills the dribble. Has Zider on the left wing. Now he needs help. He'll give it back to Potoff. Right side Hines. Back to Potoff, top of the key. Zider has Burgess on the baseline. Back top of the key now. As Potoff drives it, spins it. His shot no good. Rebound fought for. Fletcher comes out of there with it. Throws it off the back of Malco, and it'll belong to Knox.
Knox doing a good job here, Rusty. Executing on both sides. Got themselves a lead right now.
7-6 Redskins. 3:07. Venice, left side, directing traffic. Has Weber come out top of the key and get it. Fletcher now. Thought about driving it. He's going to wait for somebody to come out and grab it. It'll be Weber top of the key. Off the screen, Venice. Top of the key, Tegan Johnson gets it over to McLaughlin on the right side. He'll drive it. Cut off by Burgess. Top of the key, Weber. Venice, pass behind him, able to recover it. Top of the key, Johnson. He'll drive. He'll go to the bucket. He'll miss the shot. Rebound underneath. Johnson follows his shot, puts it in.
Nobody even thought about boxing him out. Just watched him get his own rebound.
9-6 Knox. Winamac up with it. Left side, Zider. Shot fake. Burgess on the baseline. Kicks it all the way out to Hines on the right side. Takes it to the paint. Pass knocked away. Weber comes away with a steal. He'll push it up. Goes to the bucket, misses it all. And the rebound off the body of Zeider down there as Weber gets a third steal. But he hasn't been able to make it pay with points.
Yeah, you like to see that, though. Anticipating those long passes. Don't let him get through. Get a hand on him, take him the other way.
9-6, 2:04 to play in the first. Knox will have it in under their
Oh,
basket.
he had him.
Get it to Weber. Now a long three. McLaughlin buries it. That's going to bring a timeout.
What did we say, Rusty? This Knox team, they know how to win when it comes to tournament time, and this has been a great start for them.
12-6 timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Max coverage of LaVille sectional basketball action. Knox 12, Winamac 6.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little portion. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Back at Daly Cox Gymnasium, LaVille High School. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. 12-6 Knox lead. Minute 57 to play here in the first quarter. Winamac will have it out of their timeout. They'll bring it up with Potoff. Goes right side to Hines, back to Potoff. Zeider on the left now. Back top of the key, Potoff. As they continue to work around that perimeter, nobody cutting open in the middle. Zeider tries to get it to Burgess. It's kicked by Venice down in the corner, so it'll stay Winamac basketball.
They just cannot attack this Knox zone. Just walling up inside, not allowing them to get the ball to the middle.
Minute 38 to play in the first. 12-6. Pass comes to Hines. He'll kick it over to Zeider, who'll dribble it out top of the key. Left side now, Hines. Potoff on the right side. Nobody moving in the middle. Now McLaughlin tries to shoot through and make the steal and gets a little too much arm.
Yeah, a little bit of a cheap one there. Probably is a foul. You're going to live with that, though. This Knox team needs to be aggressive on those passes going away from the basket. That's where you get your steal and score opportunities.
Coming to the floor will be Sean Stark as Justin Potoff will take a seat. Stark will trigger it in, has Burgess, who hands it right back. Stark, top of the key, left side Zeider. He'll go back top of the key to Hines. Back to Zeider. He'll take the three. Hits it. Boy, that wasn't on line. Somehow that curved right back in. Zeider with a three. Makes it 12-9. Full court pressure. Fletcher working down the sideline against Stark. McLaughlin, he'll pull up with three off the rim. Rebound to Malco. He'll bring it up himself. Gives it over to Hines. He'll dribble back to the middle. 12-9 now. Under a minute to play in the first. Right side Stark gets it on the block to Burgess. Top of the key. Wide open look at three for Hines. No good. Burgess with the rebound. His second. Now Burgess gets it back at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Zeider, who travels with it. 29 seconds to play in the first. 5 turnovers now for Winamac already. And coming to the floor for Knox is Stephen Rudd. And getting the break is Tegan Johnson here with 28 seconds. Fletcher has McLaughlin. He'll hold it. Trying to make him come out and play defense. He'll stand and hold it until they come and attack him. Burgess will come out. Now working right side, McLaughlin gets to the bucket. Lays it up, no good. With 10 seconds left, he gets fouled.
He's just so quick, Rusty. As soon as he felt like he had a chance to shoot it, he did, and he went in and draws the contact. Kid's just a heck of a player, isn't he?
Everything he does. He's just an outstanding athlete all around. 12-9 the score. Miles will be at the free throw line. First shot is up. It's good.
Chance to pull away a little bit here, heading into the second quarter. D up for the last 10 seconds.
Evan Burgess comes to the floor here with 10 seconds. William Malco will take a seat. Second shot by McLaughlin is good. 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 7 points already. 14-9 Knox. Into the paint, Hines to Burgess. Rolls it around, no good. Rebound in the hands of Fletcher. His third. And they'll hold it. That'll end the first quarter. So we have played 8, and we go to the first break. Knox holding a 14-9 lead here over Winamac. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max coverage of LaVille's sectional basketball action.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
California.
And we're back. Daly Cox Gymnasium. LaVille High School sectional basketball action. We played a quarter in game number 2. It's Knox 14-9 over Winamac. Redskins will have it out of the quarter break.
Yeah, honestly, a great first quarter for Knox, Rusty. Any quarter's great when you have a lead, but, man, they're playing pretty well, aren't they?
They are certainly doing that. McLaughlin will have it. He'll drive on Burgess, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. You cannot stop him.
Hey, he's kind of got that mode to him right now, man.
16-9 now, Knox, right side. Dribbling it right side. Potoff back on the floor now. Kills the dribble, gets the top of the key to start. Left side to Hines. Back to Potoff. He'll drive it, gets to the free throw line, cut off. Gets it out to Hines. He'll drive it. Burgess kicks it over. Potoff will take the 3. Misses it, and the rebound will go out of bounds. Boy, Venice thought about grabbing that, thought,
you saw him about 3 different times his brain went through the process of, oh, do I want it? Do I not? Do I want it? I'll let it go. Probably a good choice.
I think it was. He was trying to remember if one of his guys had touched it last, I think. McLaughlin drives it. Left-handed layup this time, and it goes in. Wanted a foul, didn't get it.
They might have started doubling him, Rusty. He's going to take over.
He's got 11 points, 16-11, 7:04 to play in the second.
Actually, 18-9. They gave it to the wrong team, Rusty. I think.
They did. Potoff goes to start baseline. Burgess kicks it top of the key. Potoff drives it. Tries to pass to Burgess, gets fouled on the way. You are right. It's 18-9.
Well, I'm observant, like an owl just sitting out in the field.
Well, one of us has to be. I'm observant like
a dead owl.
I was thinking more like moss.
Oh, I like
on
that.
Moss
is important. It plays an important role.
On the tree that the owl is in. 18-9. Pass comes in. Malco for 3. No good. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath as Potoff goes flying. 3 Redskins go up for the rebound. They're going to get Weber on that one.
Yeah, you're going to live with those, man. You're setting the tone if you're Knox. Every rebound is ours.
6:46 to play. Second period. 18-9. Potoff needs to hurry. Gets it into Malco. Left-handed jumper, no good. Rebound to Weber. He'll get it up quickly. McLaughlin spins. Venice all the way left side to Fletcher. Top of the key, Weber. Now to McLaughlin. Directing traffic. Wants to go one-on-one with Burgess again. Thought about it. Kicks it to Venice now, left side. Weber, top of the key. Fletcher now with it. Dribbles back to the middle. Looking to go into the paint. Nothing there. Backs it out. Potoff guarding him. McLaughlin gets it. He'll back it out. Now drives it. Steps back. Jumper from 15. No good. Rebound contested. Ends up in the hands of Malco. He'll bring it up quickly. Potoff goes to the paint. Lays it up. Lays it in. Justin Potoff found a lane to the lane and makes it 18-11.
Yeah, Potoff can play for sure, Rusty. he's going to keep trying to score.
Right side, Fletcher. Top of the key, Weber. Left side, McLaughlin. Looking in the middle, nothing there. Has Fletcher in the middle. Now right side. Venice guarded instantly by Stark. Hines going to come back for Winamac at the next break. Pass goes to Fletcher at the free throw line. Kicks it to McLaughlin on the right wing. Fletcher will take the three from the right corner. No good. Boy, Rudd just thrown to the floor by Malco. No call. And a shot down at the other end by Potthoff goes in. He's got 6 now. 18-13. Right side, Fletcher. Drives it. Gives it off to Venice. Shot fake. Gets it to Rudd. Rudd guarded by Zeider. Has Fletcher at the free throw line. Kicks it right back to Rudd. Left wing to McLaughlin. He'll drive baseline. Gets to the rim. Puts it up. Doesn't drop it, but gets dropped. I think it's going to be on Burgess.
Yeah, I just don't think Winamac has anybody that can match his first step, Rusty. And if you don't, then you got to be there quicker in help side position. Winamac's has been a couple steps too late. Miles is too quick, man. He's going to get to that spot and get fouled.
And once he's on your hip, you may as well give up.
Yeah, game over.
Gets you on his hip when he gets that first step in there. It's over at that point. We're going to get Burgess to get a rest here while Hines will come back. Jabin Hines and Carbine will come on for Knox, number 13. Sitting down is Fletcher to get a break here with 4:38 in the second. McLaughlin at the free throw line. Shot is good. You know, he's not just a physical presence. He can shoot the basketball.
Yeah, he can. He's pretty pure. A few hours in the gym will do that.
Second shot, no good. And the rebound will come down to Zeider, his second. Left side, Zeider has it. Nowhere to go with it, has Stark. Directing traffic, brings Hines out to the middle. Now right side to Potthoff. Hines top of the key. In the paint, Malco kicks it. Stark drives baseline. Double team down there. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Somehow gets it out of there to Zeider, but dropped it on the baseline, so a turnover.
Too many of those for Winamac, Rusty.
6 turnovers now for the Warriors. McLaughlin will bring it up. 19-13, 4:06 to play. He'll drive it, loses the handle, and it'll end up in the hands of Potthoff on the steal. Second turnover for Knox. Potthoff, left side. Gets it in the middle to Stark. He'll turn and face, nowhere to go, has Hines. Now down on the block, Malco misses the bunny. And the rebound in the hands of Bryson Venice. Miles McLaughlin will bring it over now. Right side off the screen, Carbine. Ball knocked away. Weber chasing Malco down the lane and out of bounds. He got shoved out of bounds by Weber. So that'll be the second foul on Kane.
Winamac coaching staff is not happy right now.
That's going to bring Tegan Johnson back to the floor as Weber will come to the sideline. Potthoff will cue it in under the basket for Winamac. Pass comes into Hines, now on the block, Malco loses the handle, out of bounds. 7 turnovers for Winamac.
Yeah, they look frustrated right now, Rusty. Knox has kind of, I think, shocked them a little bit.
19-13, 3:26 to play. Redskins with the lead, they'll bring it across. McLaughlin dribbles right side now. Waiting for somebody to move. Nobody doing much of that right now. He'll give it up to Johnson. Now in a corner, Carbine. Johnson top of the key. He'll kick it over. Venice a wide open look at 3. Misses it. Potthoff, his second rebound for Winamac. He'll bring it over himself.
Oh, they threw it away.
And throws it out of bounds. 8 turnovers for Winamac.
Tell you what, Potthoff has been visibly frustrated for a while now. He needs to settle in a little bit. I think this Winamac team's kind of following him.
Venice will take a seat as coming back to the floor is Fletcher. And McLaughlin will get it to Fletcher on the right side. He'll dribble, cut off. Has McLaughlin posting up. Fall away jumper in the paint. Nothing but net.
Kid refuses to lose tonight, Rusty. That's what it sure looks like.
14 points for McLaughlin. 21-13. 2:35 to play. Potoff brings it over. Has Zider right side. Back to Potoff. Left side to Hines. Back to Potoff, top of the key. Left side Hines. Baseline Stark on the left. He'll drive it, shoot it. His shot rolls in and out. Big rebound there by Evan Burgess as he'll get it and put it back in. 21-15. Knox lead. 2:10 to play in the half. McLaughlin has Carbine on the wing on the left side. Has Fletcher. Tries to come back across the middle, and Stark will pick up a cheap foul there. I don't know what he thought he was going to do. There was no way. He was a threat offensively there. Carbine will go to the bench, take a break, and Venice will come right back. 2:02, 21-15 Knox lead. Venice has McLaughlin working on Potoff. He'll give it up to Fletcher. Fletcher on the right wing dribbles back to the middle. Looking into the paint for somebody to break open. A lot of movement, but nobody getting a screen.
Oh, he's still wide open.
Baseline. Johnson drives it, hits it, and it's going to count.
Hey, they set a screen. He slipped. Nobody communicated. He was wide open for about 3 or 4 seconds. They finally found him. They got a chance to make this a 9-point game right here.
Fletcher with the assist and Johnson with the bucket. He's got 6 points now. And Stark will come right back out as Zider will take a seat. That foul on Evan Burgess, his first, and no good on the free throw. Hines comes away with his second rebound, gets it up quickly to Potoff. Hines on the trail, now left side to Stark. Back top of the key to Hines. Stark drives it, cut off. He'll drive it again, knocked out of his hands by Venice. He thinks he got all ball. They're going to say he's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first.
And he's saying he got wrist, so that's all right.
And that'll send Stark to the free throw line. Got Evan and Ethan Burgess on the floor here, so we'll go to our brother's first names call here. As Stark gets it. What is it about basketball, Northern Indiana? Every team has brothers that I have to call.
Well, it's how you get good, is losing to your older brother.
Well, I guess you're right. Second shot by Stark. That one is good. So Stark 2 of 2 at the line, makes it 23-17. McLaughlin will bring it over. Minute 13 to play in the half. Knox lead. He'll work right side off the screen. It's Fletcher. All the way over to Venice. He'll drive it. Gets to the baseline. Knocked to the floor. And ball ends up in the hands of Hines on the steal. In the corner. Potoff drives it. A lot of contact. No foul call. And Burgess will get the rebound. Evan Burgess. Baseline. He'll take the shot. No good. And Venice comes away with a rebound. Tries to take it 2-on-1. He was the one. And ball knocked out of bounds, but a foul, and that one's going to be on Venice, and he's picked up 2 quick ones. 40 seconds to play in the half. Carbine will come back, and Venice will take a break.
Number 13, Easton Carbine.
.38 seconds now, 23-17. Potoff will bring it over. Right side to Hines. Back top of the key, Potoff. Stark on the right, dribbles back to the middle. Now Potoff on the left. Top of the key, Stark. Back to Potoff. Back to Stark. 18 seconds. Stark dribbles right side. Nothing there. Baseline goes to Ethan Burgess. Now pass to Hines. Underneath, all alone. Easy bucket for Evan Burgess. 23-19, 4 seconds. McLaughlin with a 3 off the front of the rim, and that's going to end the half. We go to the break. Knox holding a 23-19 lead. We'll be right back. You're listening to Mac's coverage of LaVille boys basketball sectional.
The trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar, with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little portion. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
We're back. Dale Cox Gymnasium here on the campus of LaVille High School. Sorry, man, I got to stand up.
Yeah, me too.
My old arthritic body isn't reacting well to sitting this long, but 23-19 our score here at halftime. Knox with the lead over Winamac. If you're just joining us, where you been?
Yeah, exactly. Where else would you be? Tuesday night in March? High school basketball, man.
Game one went to Bremen by a score of 55-35. As we said, this one 23 for Knox, 19 for Winamac. And coming up Friday, it'll be Bremen against South Bend Career Academy. I believe that's a 6 o'clock start again. We'll be on the air at 5:30 with our pregame for that one. And then we once again will have the second game. The winner of this one here will take on Jimtown. That'll come right after that first game. But this has been an interesting contest. Winamac comes into this. Obviously has to be considered the favorite at 19-4, but nobody asked Knox about that.
Yeah, Rusty, Knox just seemed like they came out and said, man, we're not going to lose this game. We don't care how good you are. We're just going to do our thing a little bit better than you do your thing. And that's what they've done. They have a 4-point lead based on just pure execution, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
They've just kept Winamac. I don't know if they have to have seen a zone at some point in the year, and Knox throws that 2-3 zone on them, and they have no answer for that right now.
Yeah, it's surprising, right? With a team that's won this many games, you would think they kind of have an answer for everything, but they have not had an answer for this Knox zone. They haven't been able to get the ball in the middle. They've gotten some open looks from the outside, but nothing crazy, not stringing any together. I'd be expecting to see Winamac really try to press that full court press they were running, see if they can get a couple easy shots off of that early in the second half.
I was going to say, the one thing that's kept them in the game is their defense. They have been stingy. I mean, nobody has an answer for Miles McLaughlin when he gets a step on you. But they've had an answer for everybody else. They've done well on the board. So, defensively, they've had an answer.
Rusty, and that's been easier said than done, I think. But, another low-scoring game, kind of like what we saw in that first game. I think when it comes to this point in the tournament, Rusty, you just have so much tape out there that everyone knows what your offensive skills are. They know what you're good at, and so they know what to take away. And the challenge is finding a way to put points on the board despite them knowing exactly what you want to do.
Miles McLaughlin, they've been putting the ball in his hands. I got to think that was probably the game plan. Let's let Miles do what he does, and he's done what he does. Let's run the scoring real quick. 6 points for Tegan Johnson and 14 points for Miles McLaughlin here in the early going. Bryson Venice with a three-pointer. On the other side of the ball, it's William Malco with 2 points. Justin Potoff has 6. Sean Stark off the bench, 2 for 2 at the line for 2 points. Ethan Burgess with a bucket for 2. Evan Burgess off the bench for 4 points. And rebounding pretty stretched out there with 3 for Malco and a couple for a few other guys. But they've controlled the boards relatively well.
Yeah, they're the bigger team. They have the size, they have the length. I just really think this Winamac team, Rusty, you hate to try to put yourself in the mind of a 17-year-old high school basketball player, but were they thinking maybe this was going to be a little easier?
I don't know. You're getting the feeling from the Knox guys here is that, don't look past us because we're more than ready to take it to you, and they have done that. But, you're talking about a bunch of guys who are multi-sport athletes who have been challenged over and over and over again. They know how to take on those challenges.
And they've responded really well. Now, you're going to get probably Winamac's best punch right here out of these couple minutes. You go in, you get screamed at by Coach about everything you did wrong, and then he says, all right, but I believe in you, but we got to go execute these first few minutes here in the second half, because if not, if you let Knox extend that lead a little bit, you might be in the danger zone with the way Knox has played defense.
They haven't gotten a lot of good looks inside, and that's what Knox has been able to take away. They've had a couple of good looks at 3. Those haven't dropped. So that's the recipe for no success against the zone.
You're completely right, and shooting is the ultimate equalizer. If you can knock down some open threes, changes everything. It changes the momentum of the game, and whoever can come down and knock down a couple might just go win this game.
Take a break. We come back. We'll have our second half here at LaVille. Our halftime score, Knox 23 and Winamac 19. We'll be right back.
Restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutehc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back for the second half here at LaVille High School. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. Warriors will have it out of the halftime break, and they'll bring it in to Justin Potoff as both teams go back to their starters here for the second half. 23-19 Knox. Top of the key, Hines. Once again, we're back to playing catch along the perimeter. Right side, Potoff. Nobody moving in the paint either.
I'm
all
surprised
the way
they
back
didn't
around left side to Zyder. They'll get it down to Malco. Reverse layup try by Burgess. Long rebound into the corner, picked up by Zyder. He'll bury the three. That's huge.
Yeah, it's massive. It gets him right back into the 1-point game here. And those offensive rebounds, man, they're killer.
Zyder with a rebound three makes it 23-22 Knox. And we're back to a 1-point game. Weber, right side drive, kicks it over to McLaughlin. He'll back it out to the center. Top of the key, hands it off to Venice. Now he'll give it to Tegan Johnson. Right side to Fletcher. Fletcher thought about driving. Kicks it top of the key, Weber. Off the screen, Weber. Or I should say Venice. Johnson, Fletcher, free throw line. Weber all alone on the baseline. Great vision, assist, and bucket by Weber.
Yeah, it was. Great curl cut and then finds a slip off of it.
25-22, Knox. Winamac, right side, Zyder. Top of the key, Potoff, back to Zyder. He'll take it in the corner. Malco tries to drive it, has Burgess spin move in the paint, puts it in. Ethan Burgess with the bucket's going to bring a quick timeout by Knox. We'll take a break too. It is 25-24 Redskins. We'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Quick timeout by Knox out of the halftime break. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin, and the Redskins will have it back. I'm not quite sure what Jason Breeden saw, but whatever it was, he didn't like it. So 25-24, Redskins with the basketball and the lead. Fletcher, top of the key to Weber. Goes right side to McLaughlin. Top of the key, Carbine. Now left side, Fletcher. Thought about a move, kicks it to Johnson instead. McLaughlin off the screen. Pulls it back, goes to the right side. Wants to drive. Gets to the paint. Fall away 10-footer off the back of the rim. Potoff with a rebound. And Winamac with a chance to take their first lead since the first basket of the game. Ball knocked out of Potoff's hands. He'll go to the bucket strong. Lays it in.
That's a high-level finish, Rusty. Finishes over the top of his head. It's not easy to stop right there.
26-25, Winamac with their first lead since the first quarter. 5:30 to play in the third period. Johnson coming through the middle. Fletcher, 15-footer, swish.
Perfect answer, though. Now Knox got to get some stops here.
27-26 now. Winamac with the ball. They trail by 1. Right side, Hines. Has Malco, baseline drive, Burgess. They found that's what they've been trying to do all day, and they finally got it.
Yeah, and they're finding it at ease right now.
28-27 as Burgess on the baseline, nails it. Pass goes down low, Johnson with a move in the paint, won't drop. Rebound to Zyder. A little more zip in the step of the Warriors here too. Burgess on the baseline, tight ropes it, keeps it in play. Hines, top of the key, Potoff in the corner. Malco drives it, kicks it. Potoff all alone for 3, off the front of the rim. Fletcher, 4th rebound, pushes it himself, pulls it out, waits for numbers. Has McLaughlin, top of the key. Boy, he wanted to pull the trigger, just couldn't do it. Weber now has it. Over to McLaughlin on the left wing. He'll drive, has the ball knocked out of his hands, needs help. Weber from the block, no good on the shot, rebound to Potoff, his 4th. He'll bring it up himself. Hines on the left wing. Back out to Potoff. Venice will check back in here in a moment for Knox. 4:05 to play. In the paint, Malco, triple team, knocked out of his hands, into the hands of Burgess. Now in the corner to Zyder. Potoff drives to the paint. Left-handed layup attempt, no good. Long rebound out of bounds in the corner, and they're going to give it to Knox.
Yeah, I think they missed that one, but that's all right. Must have been only one guy that had the angle at it.
Mike Springer agrees with you.
He's a seasoned vet, Rusty. He knows where to get his chirps in at the ref. I've been watching him.
28-27. Winamac with the lead. Knox has possession. 3:49 to play in the third. Johnson. He'll drive it. Loses the handle, gets it back. Has Fletcher. Hands it to Weber. Off the screen, McLaughlin. Back into the middle. Fletcher tries to drive, trying to make some space. Couldn't do it. Has a shot blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Winamac.
Yeah, Burgess has really settled in defensively here, Rusty. They made a couple switches on who they're guarding, and Burgess has been just meeting them with a chest in inside.
28-27, Winamac lead. They have the basketball. 3:25 to play. Top of the key, Burgess. Looking in the paint, nothing there. Back to Burgess, top of the key. Right side, Potoff. Coming up, the other Burgess, Evan. He'll kick it down to Hines on the baseline, who gets fouled going to the basket. That's going to be on Fletcher.
Got him on the head, apparently. Smoked him on the forehead.
That's what the indication was. Pass comes in. Oh, what a play. As Venice had his back turned to Potoff, he threw it off of his back, came in and grabbed the pass off the back of the Knox player and laid it in.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, Rusty. It's a heady play right there.
And then gets the foul on Johnson. So 30-27, that's going to bring a timeout. We'll take a break as well. Winamac with a 3-point lead, 3:07 to play. We will be right back.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Back at Daly Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon with you along with Peyton Skirvin. 30-27 our score. Winamac is taking the lead, and Knox needs to stop here.
Yeah, Knox has kind of gotten punched right back here in the second half. They have not been able to get anything offensively, and then they've gotten beat a few times on that high-low look in the post. Got to look to adjust a little bit to that and try to get some points on the board.
Shooting free throws will be Justin Potoff. He's got 10 points now and 4 rebounds. And he'll go to the free throw line trying to make a three-point play. That playground play, threw it off the back of the defender who had his back turned to him and stepped in, grabbed it, laid it in, and he'll make the free throw too. He hit every part of the rim before it dropped. 31-27, knocks up quickly to McLaughlin. He'll get it to Fletcher. Now McLaughlin again on the left side, I should say. He'll dribble back to the middle. Give it up to Fletcher. And Jason Breeden calling a play from the sideline. Venice has it, middle to Weber on the baseline. McLaughlin bodied up by Burgess, and he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, all Burgess has to do is stay straight up, and there's zero chance he's making that. Instead, he fouls him with the body, and just silly.
So McLaughlin will go to the free throw line. He had 14 at half. He hasn't scored yet this quarter. As now. Coming on will be Stephen Rudd for Knox, as Tegan Johnson will take a break with 2:43 to play in the third. Second shot is good by McLaughlin. He's 5 of 6 at the line, and it's 31-29 Winamac. 2:41 to play in the third. Potoff to Hines, back top of the key. Potoff. Hines left side, baseline, down to Evan Burgess. He'll get it into Potoff, who just swings to get some space and hits the bucket. That was an interesting move. McLaughlin up quickly. Has Fletcher. Baseline spin, all alone. Rudd won't drop.
Had it point blank. Probably needs to find the backboard there.
Rebound comes down to Malco. Winamac with it. 33-29 lead for them. Potoff thought about the three. Has Hines. Back to Potoff. He'll take the 15-footer. He's getting hot now.
Yeah, he is. He's really settled in here in the second half.
15 points for him. He had 6 at halftime.
He's really crafty.
Handoff goes to Fletcher. Now to Venice. Kane Weber. Minute 43 here in the third. 35-29 Winamac. Pass goes to Rudd. Now McLaughlin. All the way into the corner. Fletcher for 3. Looked like it was partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Evan Burgess. Up quickly. Potoff into the paint. Misses a shot. They're going to call him on the offensive foul. So McLaughlin got in there and took it.
That's probably a tough one there. Looked like he had already gotten himself all the way down underneath the basket, but no replay over here. I was hoping we'd get one.
Oh, yeah. Come on, LVH1.
I'll send in my complaints.
Bail us guys out over here.
I'll send in my complaints after I eat my hospitality meal.
35-29. They do take care of us.
Oh, yeah, they do. Great
Fletcher
job.
to the middle. Left side, Venice, top of the key, Fletcher. He'll get it into the free throw line. Weber has McLaughlin on the break to the lane. Lays it up, lays it in. McLaughlin with the bucket, Weber with the assist. 35-31 Winamac. Potoff brings it over for the Warriors. Has Malco. He'll drive it. Left-handed shot in the paint, no good. Fletcher, 5th rebound. He'll push it up, waits for numbers, gets it to McLaughlin.
See if they're going to hold for one or if they're going to look for a shot.
40 seconds left in the third. Fletcher out near the volleyball line. Looks like they're going to be content to play for one. 30 seconds now. Venice in the corner. McLaughlin has Rudd all alone on the block. Misses the shot. Weber with the rebound. Misses the shot. And then Rudd will get the foul. Boy, 2 point-blank looks and no points.
That's 2 out of the last 3 possessions, too, Rusty, where they've just missed bunnies. Got to finish those if you want to win.
35-31. 24 seconds.
Not going to get many better opportunities than that.
Potoff will grab it. Tegan Johnson will come back at the next break. Burgess.
Oh, he switches pivot feet.
Now he goes to Potoff on the break. It's going to be Hines. He misses a point-blank shot. He'll pick up the foul as Venice had the rebound.
Wow. A lot of easy ones being missed right now. If either team could just finish their close ones, Rusty, you'd be able to put some significant points on the board. But
35-31, Knox will have it with 10 seconds. They got to go the length of the floor. Timeout here by Jason Breeden. He wants to draw something up. Probably needs to remind them they probably want to get this as far down the floor as they can before they pick it up.
Yeah, I'm curious how many timeouts they have left, Rusty, because they've used quite a few. You say 2?
I didn't notice.
Yeah, they only have 2 left, Rusty. That's you're in a close game in the fourth. I get it. This is a pretty big possession, but your odds of scoring here in 10 seconds are not great. And I just might hold on to that timeout, but you hopefully you can get a great set here that you really feel good about and score off of it if you're Knox.
Jason Breeden's down there drawing something up. I got to feel like it involves getting the ball in the hands of Miles McLaughlin.
Is that what you would do, is get the ball to the best player?
I get it. I get it to him as close to the 10-second line as I could and then clear out.
Yeah, let him get a little momentum going to the basket and see what he can do. He's fun to watch, isn't he?
He is.
Would love to coach him in football. Gosh.
Yeah. You and about, 300 other.
Everyone else.
300 other coaches in the state of Indiana would have loved to have a chance to coach him in football. 35-31. I tell you, the only thing I remember about him was covering him at I think it was a semifinal game at West Lafayette or at Lafayette. Broke his ankle in the first quarter and finished
that's
game.
wild.
I will never forget that. Pick up at the half-court line. Fletcher looking for somewhere to go. 5 seconds. 4. Gets into the paint. Kicks it. Johnson back to Fletcher. He'll take the 15-footer at the buzzer, and it won't fall. And so that'll end the period. And we go to final 8. Knox trails this one to Winamac, 35-31. We will be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille's sectional action.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Back at LaVille High School, Rusty Nixon. Peyton Skirby, 35-31, Winamac with the lead here as we head to the Final 8. Winner has got a date with Jimtown on Friday in game number 2. Bremen already punched their ticket earlier tonight. They will take on South Bend Career Academy. I don't know who these people are, but they have a police escort out of here.
Must be nice.
I don't mean in a negative way.
Yeah, no,
like,
we've seen some negative ones
we've
at
seen
times.
Some negative ones. They're just clearing the route for these folks. They must be VIPs. Miles McLaughlin with the drive right out of the break, has his shot partially blocked. Fletcher comes away with a rebound, and Knox will get another look at it. McLaughlin kills the dribble, needs help now, and he'll get it to Fletcher. He'll drive it to the block, cross block pass to Tegan Johnson. He'll bury it.
Hey, they finally finished one of those bunnies at the rim, Rusty, and you put points on the board.
35-33, 7:28 to play. Winamac with the lead. Left side it goes to Zeider. Looking for somewhere to go. Dribbles it back to the middle. Now right side has Hines. Waiting for somebody to get open underneath, and Burgess has it knocked away by Johnson, recovers it, then kills his dribble, needs help. He'll get it from Malco. Malco, left side to Ethan Burgess. Underneath Malco, turns and shoots, no good. Potoff standing right there with a rebound bucket.
How many second chance opportunities for Winamac now, Rusty, where they've gotten points on the board after a missed shot?
37-33. Weber working right side, cut off by Zeider. Has it in the corner to Fletcher. He'll get Johnson, top of the key. He'll drive it, has a lane to the bucket. A lot of contact, no foul. Malco with it. Gets it up to Hines, they'll wait for numbers. Potoff dribbles it back out top. He'll throw it all the way into the corner to Burgess. He'll drive it baseline and gets fouled.
Good job by Winamac. Good ball movement there, finding the open guy. They finally starting to wear a little bit on this Knox defense. Knox has gone back to a man-to-man here just to try to keep things fresh, but got to get some stops here, down 4.
37-33, 6:16. Out of bounds under, Malco misses the left-handed shot. Fletcher high for the rebound. He's got 7 now. McLaughlin up into the paint, spin move, cut off.
Good defense.
Needs help. Gets it to Johnson, who gets tripped by Malco.
Tell you what, ever since they made that switch, they put Potoff on McLaughlin, and he has just played phenomenal on the defensive end, guarding Miles.
37-33, 6:03 to play. Pass comes into Fletcher, back to Venice in the corner. Did a good job of keeping him from getting any kind of a look. He's that dead-eye shooter. McLaughlin will take the 3 now, misses it. And the rebound comes down to Zeider. He's got 5 now, up quickly. On the baseline, running jumper by Hines, no good. Johnson with his second rebound. Knox up with it. Johnson has Fletcher in the corner on the left side to McLaughlin. He'll try to drive baseline, has it knocked out of his hands, gets it to Weber. Right side now Fletcher, looking into the paint. Dribbles it back out, waiting for somebody to move. He'll flip it over to McLaughlin on the left side. He'll throw it back over to Venice on the right. Off the screen, Johnson. Top of the key, Weber now coming through. Fletcher fakes the shot, gives it up. Johnson baseline drive, puts it in, but I don't think it's going to count. Called the foul before the shot. It's going to be on Malco. That'll be his 3rd.
Winamac's locked it down defensively, Rusty. Knox just can't get anything going.
Easton Carbine will come to the floor, and Venice will take a break. You are right, and that's the one thing they could hang their hat on in that first half, too, is they were playing really good defense. McLaughlin with it. He'll dribble it back out top. The only one they weren't playing good defense on was McLaughlin, and they've locked him down now, too. 37-33. Fletcher out near the timeline. Right side to Carbine. Back to Fletcher, partially deflected. He'll dribble it left side now. Spin move, tries to go to the paint, backs it out. Has Weber. Weber has it knocked out of his hands by Hines. Hines with the steal. Waits for numbers on the baseline. Trying to get some space as Zeider kicks it back out. Burgess for three, buries it. Ethan Burgess with the three. And that's going to bring a whistle and a timeout. And Knox needs to stop the bleeding. 4:20 to play, 40-33. Winamac lead. We'll be right back.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Back at Daly Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. 40-33 our score. And Winamac with the lead. Mostly Knox in that first half, but Winamac found an answer at halftime, and they've come out here taking the lead early in the third period, and they've not given it back.
You're completely right about that, Rusty. Winamac seems like they woke up at halftime. Like I said, that speech must have had a little something in it for them, and they played a little harder. They've been a little more locked in.
A little more urgency in the second half. As Fletcher goes right side to McLaughlin, Knox with it out of their timeout. Top of the key. McLaughlin looking for somebody to break open. Weber will get it. Now he'll dribble right side. Gives it to Fletcher off a screen. Fletcher, nowhere to go, has Johnson. He'll drive it. Cut off, hands it to McLaughlin. They'll start it again. 3:53 and counting. 40-33 Winamac. McLaughlin, fall away jumper from 15.
Not done yet, Rusty. He's not going to go that quietly.
20 points now for Miles McLaughlin. 40-35. 3:37 to play. And boy, Venice gets foul number 3. Tries to jump into the passing lane and knock that one away. And he does. They're like, oh, they are going to give him a foul. I was going to say, it looked like they might not give him a foul, but they're going to give him number 3.
Now's the time to be aggressive.
Potoff will trigger it in. Goes long to Hines. Quick pass underneath. Malco all alone has it blocked. Rebound to Zeider, and he'll get knocked to the floor. Malco was all alone. Couldn't. Just threw it over the top of the rim. I don't think anybody even really contested him, did they? Let's take a look at this.
I don't know, Rusty.
Oh, yeah, he got a block. Okay. That was Weber came through and got the block. Malco wanted a foul on it. But it's going to be Zeider at the lane shooting two. He recovered that rebound, kept it alive, and now he'll get a couple of shots for it. Misses the first one. Zeider with 6 points so far tonight. 40-35, 3:29 to play. I love that replay.
It is nice, isn't it?
Second shot is up. That one's no good. Johnson with the rebound. Tegan Johnson, 3 boards. McLaughlin brings it across. He'll drive it, gets to the block, forces his way into the paint. No good. Zeider with his 7th rebound. Trying to find a way to get it over the timeline. Gets it to Potoff. He'll drive it all the way to the paint. Throws up a shot and gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Venice, and that'd be number 4 on him. It is.
Yeah, running out of him to give here. And, you've just seen Potoff, man. When he's decided that he wants to go to the basket, they've had a hard time stopping him.
He goes to with authority, and he doesn't care if anybody's in front of him either.
Well, if you were that good, would you?
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. You got to have that. We've talked about not having a conscience when you play.
Free throw, rolls around, and it's good. Potoff with 18 points, 5 rebounds. He'll get a second one with 3:08, 41-35. Winamac. That one is no good. Rebound on the floor, fought for. McLaughlin will come away with it. Second rebound for him.
Oh,
he'll drive it, gets to the block, lays it in, and gets fouled.
Wow, he was so shifty right there. I'm not sure there's anybody that can guard that.
And like I said, once he's on your hip, you just may as well stop and head back to the other side because you're not going to stop him.
Yeah, that's a huge free throw to make it a one-possession game here.
And that one is no good. And rebound comes down to Malco, his 6th. McLaughlin, 5 of 7 from the line. Malco has a pass deflected. Zider recovers it. Gets it underneath, all alone. Hines Fletcher. And if this was a football game, I think that'd be a no call, but it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, it might have been pass interference, Rusty. It might have gotten there before the ball.
No, I think they both were going to the same
as DB
spot
coach,
at
I'd be
the same
screaming
time.
if they called that, but you're right, though. I mean,
both making a play on the ball in the same spot, and Fletcher just got a lot of Burgess, and he'll shoot some free throws. That is 4 fouls on Fletcher. And a missed free throw by Ethan Burgess.
They've had a few misses here in the 4th, starting to pile up a little bit.
They're 1 for 5 at the free throw line. 1 for 6, I should say.
This game could be almost out of reach.
Second one is up. That one is good. 42-37, 2:43 to play. Winamac with the lead. McLaughlin has Fletcher. He'll take the 3. Bang! Chase Fletcher buries it.
Winamac went back to his zone, and Knox made him pay for it. 2-point game here, Rusty.
42-40, 2:27
Oh,
underneath.
great cut.
Nobody guarding Malco.
Oh, they called a timeout.
Called a timeout. Boy, Coach Springer going to be not happy with himself. A lot of people booing. Malco was all alone under the bucket and made it, but it's negated by the timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille Sectional. 42-40 Winamac. We will return.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
We're back. Dale Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon with Peyton Skirvin. LaVille sectional action. Game number 2. Winamac 42 and Knox 40.
They fought right back, Rusty. It looked like Winamac was going to take control for a while, and then Knox decided, not so fast. We're not going out that easy.
They were threatening, that's for sure. And so Winamac will have it out under after the timeout that took points off the board. And pass comes into Zider. He'll get it right back to Potoff. Now all the way in the corner to Burgess. He'll dribble back to the middle. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Potoff. Now Malco, corner to Burgess. And he'll drive it to the baseline. Misses it. Weber with the rebound. His 3rd for Knox. Chance to tie or go ahead here for the Redskins. Under 2 minutes. McLaughlin has it to Venice. Fletcher Left side in the hands of Tegan Johnson. On the screen, McLaughlin. Guarded by Potoff, he'll back it out. He'll take it to the left side. Looking to go one-on-one. Double team, get some space. Push it in!
Get out of here. How did he just do that?
A lot of contact in the paint. Somehow McLaughlin hits it and ties it at 42. Minute 29. Pass on the right side in the hands of Zeider. Top of the key, Burgess. Now Hines, left side. Top of the key, Zeider. Malco, corner to Burgess. He'll drive it back to the middle. On the baseline, Malco all alone, puts it in.
Great cut. Yeah, Knox only has one timeout here, Rusty, so you can't take one and draw up a set. Got to just trust your guys.
44-42, under a minute. McLaughlin to the paint. Jump stop. Misses the lay-in, but gets fouled.
They had a timeout to burn here, so not going to the line yet, but now Winamac can't foul on defense.
That one is going to be on Malco, his fourth. 44-42, Winamac. Pass comes into McLaughlin. Now Fletcher. Tegan Johnson, left side. Cut off. Weber kicks it. Three for McLaughlin. Buries it.
Unbelievable.
Miles McLaughlin makes it 45-44. Knox, 40 seconds to play. Winamac. Potoff underneath. Malco hits the shot. Once again, Malco all alone underneath. 46-45 now, Winamac. Knox with the basketball. McLaughlin working right side, pulls it back out. Gets a screen from Weber, now needs help. He'll shoot it, misses it. Rebound comes down to Zeider. McLaughlin will come in and foul him with 15 seconds left.
Man, he's been on a magical run here that just couldn't quite get that one to fall. Now Winamac's got to knock down both to make it a three-point game. I'm not sure it matters, though, with the way, gosh, man, he was just off on that, too.
I can't believe he even got the shot off, to be honest with you. He was double-teamed out there, got bumped around.
This kid is not real, Rusty.
He just doesn't.
So clutch.
He's one of those guys you meet who, if you're playing tiddlywinks, he's going to win. Shot is good. Zeider puts it in. 47-45. They need this one to make it a three-point game. Still just a one-possession game. Knox will have a shot. 15 seconds left. That one is up. No good.
Missed it.
Rebound comes down to Tegan Johnson. We'll get a timeout.
All he's got is a 30, so he's not going to have a ton of time to draw this setup, Rusty, so you got to get your boys in quick. That's what he's saying. There is no more high-pressure situation here as a coach, man. You got 30 seconds to perfectly draw your set, get all your guys in the right spot, and make sure they can execute this with 14.8 seconds left to give yourselves a shot to win a sectional game here.
The miss by Parker Zeider on the second free throw leaves the door open here for Knox to take the game winner. 47-45, 14.8 seconds left. Who do you think's going to get the ball?
Yeah, no kidding. Miles going to get it. He's going to try to go to the basket.
Everybody in this gym knows who's going to have the ball in his hands as fast as they can get it to him.
It's going to be a fun ending here. Let's see what Winamac can do. You can't foul. You don't have a foul to give. Puts a lot of pressure on these officials, though, man. It's going to be physical.
Here's the other part of it. Knox has to go the length of the floor.
Yes, they do.
They're going to throw it directly into McLaughlin. He'll take it. They'll back off and let him come over. 10 seconds as he crosses the line. Works right side, spins to the paint, lays it up, lays it in! 5 seconds left. Miles McLaughlin, clock running. 2 seconds. Potoff with the last second shot, no good!
Oh, that's going to be a technical. Oh, my goodness.
There's no question about, well, they're going to let him go.
I think you have to.
One of the Winamac players just slammed the ball to the ground, and it went most of the way to the ceiling, and they're going to let him get away with it, it looks like. Tied at 47 now as McLaughlin took it to the basket. They're going to let him have it. That is interesting because
I think,
that would be free throws at the end of the time, and they would have a chance to win it at the free throw line.
Yeah, Rusty, and I really think that should have been called, man.
There's no doubt it should have been called.
Oh, and
no
gosh,
question.
you would have hated to see a game end like that.
Yeah, but You got to keep your composure.
But here's the thing, though. That bodes well for Knox heading into this overtime, does it not? That you guys have maintained yourself, and Winamac kind of lost it a little bit here. Miles McLaughlin, though, man, just rip that jersey off, and you're going to see an S right across his chest.
I don't know what you'll see, but I'll tell you what, he is special.
He is super Miles right now.
No question that he is special.
It's always a good night when you got to break out a new color of marker for overtime, though, Rusty.
Got to go to purple for overtime.
That's a great color. It's I'll tell you, though, man, could you ask for anything better? You got a team that's won, 6 games heading into the night, 7 games?
7 games.
Playing a team that's won 19 games. Guess what? None of that matters, man. None of that matters when you step into those lines. It's about giving everything you got for the name across your chest and the dudes you're playing with. That's what you're seeing tonight out of both these teams.
We got 4 extra minutes here. We'll jump it at center. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to explain no technical at the end of this game. I don't know.
Well, and I really think the Knox coaching staff missed it, Rusty, because
they were too busy trying to figure out how to get started on your overtime plan. 4 extra minutes here. Tied at 47. Now the tip will go to Knox to start it.
They might take one shot here. 4 minutes, use them all.
I have seen teams do that. You want me to be honest? I've seen 3 overtimes that had 6 points in them.
Not here. Miles wants it.
He's looking to try to drive it again. Has it knocked out of his hands, gets to the paint. Somehow puts it in. Found just a seam. 49-47. Right side for Winamac. Potoff with it. Has it knocked out of his hands. Weber with the steal.
Oh, my goodness.
Quickly. 3 by McLaughlin. No good. Fletcher comes away with rebound number 8. Knox will get another look at it. That's the first turnover for Winamac since the first half.
Wow, that's significant, Rusty.
Fletcher dribbling around, looking for somewhere to go. He'll go back to the left, give it up to Johnson. Now Venice out near the timeline. They're going to spread the floor here. Fletcher dribbles back to the left, has Johnson. Now Johnson needs to move it. He'll take it to the middle. Has it handed off to Fletcher. They're going to say it was tipped. Winamac fans say over and back, but it was knocked out of Fletcher's hands. So he'll recover it and bring it back over. Working on the left side. Burgess all over him. Right side to Johnson. They are in no hurry whatsoever. Weber now. And Weber throws it away. McLaughlin cut back under the basket rather than stay out near the timeline. That is the first turnover in the second half for Knox.
What a clean second half, man.
49-47. Malco has Burgess. Potoff trying to get Malco on that same play they've had so much success with on the baseline. Knocked out of bounds that time. And it'll stay Winamac ball on the side across from us. 49-47 Knox. 2:14 to play in overtime. Potoff. Top of the key. Left side. Hines. Nothing there. Top of the key to Zeider. Guarded up by Johnson. Right side Malco. Corner to Potoff. He'll take it back to the middle, gets to the lane, gets to the rim, gets to the points. 20 points now for Potoff. 49-49, minute 50. McLaughlin cut off. He'll take the 15-footer off the front of the rim, and Zeider comes away with rebound number 9. Still tied at 49, minute 34. Right side, Zeider has it knocked out of his hands by Johnson. He'll drive it back to the middle, double team. Right side to Burgess. And Malco was wide open again on that baseline and covered it up really quickly. Burgess now. McLaughlin from behind, almost got it. Potoff, now to Burgess. On the baseline, Malco loses the handle. Back to Burgess, he'll bring it back out. Minute 7 to play. And Winamac wants to take a timeout, full timeout. We'll take a quick break. We're in overtime, tied at 49, minutes 7 to play. Knox and Winamac. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels, and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Back live, Dale Cox Gymnasium. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. We're in overtime. Game number 2, Winamac and Knox still tied at 49. I'm going to show how much basketball I know. I've never seen an overtime where a coach didn't tell his team to put the game into the freeze. We've seen, 3 shots here in overtime?
Mm-hmm. I know, Rusty. It's wild,
Why
isn't it?
do you do that? Why don't you play the game that got you there? But then once again, what do I know?
Well, you look at your possessions as being so valuable, but sometimes no!
That would be a huge mistake.
And over and back, they threw it into the backcourt. He tried throwing it back to the guy that took it out. He hadn't reestablished himself in the backcourt yet, so the momentum takes him over and back.
Only the second turnover and a huge mental lapse. And now Knox with the basketball with 58 seconds left, a chance to win it with 1 shot. Miles McLaughlin with it. Thinking about driving it. He's going to work his way in. Spins, fall away, jumper!
Oh, my goodness. This kid refuses to lose, Rusty.
31 points now.
Delay a game. They called it delay a game here. He got away with it earlier. He's right.
It's going to be Fletcher getting the delay a game warning as he pushed it out of bounds after the shot. 51-49, 42 seconds left. Winamac with the ball. Potoff will bring it over. Who do you think's going to take their shot?
No kidding.
Number 5 going to have it in his hands before this is over with. Right side, Malco drives it, kicks it. Zeider kicks it back to Malco in the corner. Pass comes to Zeider. Thought about it. Burgess now to Hines. He'll drive it. Kicks it in the corner to Potoff. 19 seconds. Potoff now. Right side to Zeider. He'll go through. Zeider will drive it back to the middle. We're going to get a whistle and a timeout by Winamac. We'll keep it here.
Just a great defensive possession by Knox. Winamac couldn't find anything, could they, Rusty? They kept looking.
Nothing there.
But did it feel like nobody from Winamac wanted to take that shot? Am I wrong in saying?
I'm not sure. I think Potoff wants it, but he's not getting any. They're not giving him any room.
Yeah. So now what kind of set? You got 11 seconds here. Oh man, here's
what you're gonna do. You're gonna put the ball in Potoff's hands and let him make a decision, because they've had a lot of success with Malco underneath on that baseline, releasing, having people come to the ball, trying to stop the drive. I got a feeling like it's gonna either Potoff's gonna take it to the basket, take it to the rim, or they'll find Malco on that baseline.
Yeah, Rusty, I think that's an astute analysis, and at the end of the day, though, when it comes down to the end of these games, sometimes it just turns into a cluster, and it's just who's gonna be the dude, who is gonna be the guy.
Well,
and sometimes it's never who you expect. So
that has happened.
We'll see what happens here, Rusty. All I know is I'm glad I'm not the one that has to be drawing up the set right now.
That's why we sit up here.
Yeah,
we can say whatever we want.
Pay the big bucks up here.
We're geniuses. I just said, why don't you play run and gun basketball in overtime? That shows you how much I know about basketball.
You're a runner and a gunner, Rusty.
Well, I was. 11 seconds. That's why I didn't play very long. 11 seconds. Hines has to find somebody to get it into. He'll throw it into the backcourt, and Zeider will bring it up. Now he's going to wait this time for Potoff to establish himself. 5 seconds. Drive. We're going to get an offensive foul.
Wow.
Potoff extended his hand, an offensive foul with 4 seconds.
I agree with the call. I just can't believe he actually had the guts to make that call.
Huge break for Knox, and looks like they're in the driver's seat right now with 4.4 seconds.
Like I said, Rusty, I agree with the call. Just never do I ever see that called at the end of a game. And he'd been creating space like that all game. And
Potoff went to the basket and extended his arm. And they'll show it again here. He got in there, and McLaughlin, I don't know. That is close.
Well,
that is really close.
You put yourself in a great defensive position, and sometimes you get it to go your way.
Once again, it's two great players going at each other at the end. Justin Potoff going after Miles McLaughlin, and the same thing on the other end. Now, Knox has got to get the ball in. You know they're going to foul the minute somebody touches it. So let's see what we got going on here. Johnson throws it into McLaughlin. He'll get fouled instantly. And he'll shoot some free throws with 3.2 seconds left.
This kid's handled some high-pressure situations in games like this.
Yeah, once in a while.
He's just as cool as ice up there, though, isn't he?
He sure doesn't look like he cares. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Doesn't look like anything's bugging him right now. Actually, it looks like it's, hey, give me the ball. Ooh, short.
I don't think that Winamac has any timeouts here, Rusty, so they got to go the length of the court.
3.2 seconds left, 51-49. Knox lead. Trying to ice it here. It's no good. Rebound to McLaughlin!
Unreal.
How does he do it? Took it away from three Winamac players.
He just has a sense of how to win games. Even when he misses the free throw, he gets his own rebound.
It's just his third rebound of the night, too. He was the only white jersey in the paint and ended up taking the ball away.
He's just crazy.
Miles McLaughlin.
What? Yeah, come on, buddy.
31 points on the night, 3 rebounds. And he'll shoot 2 more with 1.9 seconds. First one is good. 3-point lead.
He just wanted to waste a little more time, I think.
52-49. He'll get a second one. This could ice it for sure. Second one, good. 53-49. Pass comes in. Shot at the buzzer is going to be short. And Knox has pulled the upset in overtime. Comes away with a 53-49 win. And Miles McLaughlin cements his legend in Indiana high school sports history. 31 points for Miles McLaughlin on the night. And what a performance down the stretch.
It couldn't have been more dramatic, could it, Rusty? And just what this Knox team does, man, they find ways to win.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with our post game. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille sectional action. Final score once again in overtime. Knox 53, Winamac 49.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marion University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marion University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marion and beyond. Find out more about Marion University's Ancilla College through our website at marion.edu/Ancilla today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Time now for the postgame, brought to you by McDonald's.
Back at LaVille High School, Daly Cox Gymnasium. What a game, too. In overtime, Knox 53-49 over Winamac. The Redskins moved to 8-15 on the year. Winamac ends their year at 19-5. And my God, Miles McLaughlin cements his legend.
Are we
in
surprised?
High school. Well, no, I'm not. But I'll tell you what a performance. Let's run down the scoring real quick first. For Winamac, 6 points for William Malco. He also had 6 rebounds for the Warriors. Justin Potoff, great game for him, too. 20 points, 5 rebounds for him. 2 points for Sean Stark off the bench. Was Parker Zeider with 7. He also had 9 rebounds. 10 points for Ethan Burgess. He had a couple of rebounds. Evan Burgess off the bench, 4 points and 3 boards. For Knox, it was Chase Fletcher with 5 points. He had 8 rebounds and 3 assists, though. Big night for him. Tegan Johnson with 8 points. He had 4 rebounds. Bryson Bennis with a 3. He had 3 points. Kane Weber with 2 points. He had 4 steals in the first quarter. So the big score tonight, Miles McLaughlin, 31 points, 3 rebounds, none bigger than the last rebound of the game. How in the world did he end up with the ball in his hands? 3 jerseys, 4 jerseys. He was the only white jersey in the paint. Somehow ended up with the basketball.
Sometimes, the luckiest kids are the ones that work the hardest, too. And just being in the right spot, doing the right thing, fights for it, all heart. I mean, there's all the superlatives you could say, Rusty, but, man, it was just a kid that refused to lose tonight.
I'm going to be honest with you. Everything I've heard about that guy, that is exactly what everybody says. And, I don't know if you know Bremen's head football coach, Justin Begonia, but I remember him telling me, he says, how can you be anything but hope that guy gets whatever he can get? He says, think about, he carries the ball 40 times a night. What he has to go through every week to get his body ready to do that every Friday. He says, I can't imagine what he goes through. He says he's putting in that work. He's putting in the time. Well, he's reaping the benefits too.
Yeah, he is, and they're going to have their hands full with this Jimtown team, but they should be proud of the way they played tonight. A couple days to prep, and man, you get to go to practice tomorrow. That's a great feeling.
The good thing, and you never know what's going to happen. You live to fight another day, and Knox will take on Jimtown on Friday night in game number 2. Earlier in the night, if you weren't with us, Bremen took a 55-35 win over LaVille. They will be in game number 1 on Friday, and they will take on South Bend Career Academy. We'll have both those games for you. We'll start with our pregame at 5:30 and the tip-off at 6. In game number 1, Bremen and Career Academy. You're planning on being here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, good for you. Good for me.
Absolutely.
Good for all.
It's good for everybody.
So we'll talk to you again on Friday night right here from Dale Cox Gymnasium at LaVille. We have one more thing to do in our postgame. We got to name a player of the game. I think that's probably the most horribly guarded secret that there could be. So we'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
We're back one last time. We need to name our player of the game. You want to say it in unison?
Yeah, that
Miles McLaughlin.
Man, that's
no
just
question about
unbelievable, that kid. You just saw that look in his eye, Rusty.
And that's the thing is, 31 points is one thing, but there wasn't one of them that weren't. I mean, they were clutch. Every single one of them.
Every single shot was clutch. Most of them contested. Like the fact that he was able to score over that many defenders that many times, just astounding, Rusty.
So, unbelievable night for Miles McLaughlin as Knox will move on to play Jimtown. on Friday in game number 2. Game number 1 will be Bremen against Career Academy. We will be there for that. Once again, our pregame starts at 5:30 and the tip-off at 6 for game number 1. Thanks for joining me, man.
Absolutely.
And for Peyton Skirvin, I'm Rusty Nixon. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you again on Friday. Have a great rest of your week.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Don't forget to visit us online at sportsthemax.net, on Facebook, and on the web.